Okay, we're gonna get started with the warm-up. This is our Core Blast workout. So I'm gonna lead you through just a quick 2-minute warm-up. Let's try something a little different. Heels are outside of the hips. You're gonna lift the chest, brace the core, and you're gonna bring your hands right by your temples. Create a 90 degrees with that arm, and then you're gonna twist, leading with the chest, the center of the chest, and then you're gonna let your body pivot. So you're gonna pivot, transferring weight from one arm or one leg to the other leg. So we're just getting the warm, legs nice and warm, the shoulders warm, the midsection nice and warm, the core, that's what we're working on today. So let's try something different. Let's punch it out with the right hand first. Right, they're gonna jab it out, okay? Maybe frustrated the internet's not working or whatever, right? Just jab it out. But just see how everything's moving, right? So we're gonna do 3 more of these, and then we're gonna go into that little squat. So we're done. Lift the chest, draw that navel in, drop the hips back. You're gonna draw the knees wide. Rock it back and forth, okay? This is a nice shallow one. Take that deep breath in and out as you're doing your warm-up today. So deep breath in, lift it up, bring the hands to the roof. Let's drop again. Drop down and go a little deeper. Pregnancy option, you might want to stay up here. Got a little bundle of joy there, right? So you're gonna rock it back and forth. Let's draw some circles with the hips. Getting those hips nice and warm. Marry the breath with the circle. Okay, put your hands on your top of your thighs, nice flat back, and then bring it up and take a breath in. Let's do that again. Bend the knees, and then bring the hands up to the ceiling. Another big breath in, and then up to the roof. Good work, and a nice shoulder roll. Awesome. We're going to get started. We got a new warm-up or new exercise today. It's called our hip lift. Now, pregnancy option, I'll go through first. Option 1, you don't have to be pregnant to do these either. So your thumbs are near your glutes. Your feet are flat on the ground. You're going to lift the chest, brace the core, and you're going to drive your hips up by squeezing the glutes, driving the heel into the ground, and then you're going to drive it down. Option 2, switching legs one at a time. Option 3 is that big lift, which is a big challenge for me today. Hey, I'm going to go with you on the pregnancy option. So let's get started. So make sure your thumbs are near your glutes. Lift the chest, brace the core. Drive the heels into the ground. Let's do our first one. So drive the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and then bring it down. Let's do that again. Push the palms into the ground, squeeze glutes. Now your hip should be in line with your knee. Let's try it again. Pushing down, squeeze, make sure they're level, and down. Let's do another one. And you're gonna let little hold at the top. Creates a little bit of activation. And that was your last one. Okay, we're gonna go into our right leg loaded plank. Now, pregnancy option, you're gonna be on the stool, one knee down, and your right leg's gonna tap out 3 times, and then you're gonna hold it, leading with the heel, and then slide it on the ground in, okay? On the mat, one knee down. This is option 2. Option 3, on the toes. Let's get started. So you're gonna bring that right leg out 3 times, hold it, and then slide it in. Let's do that again. Make sure your weight's forward, and then slide it in. Squeezing those glutes, and then you're gonna really draw that inner thigh to bring that foot in, okay? A little bit different than what you're used to. Starting to feel it, huh? And the glute feels good, doesn't it? It does. We're gonna do the other side. So remember your pregnancy option with the stool. If you want more of a challenge, use the ball. The ball is more stability balance. Farther along you are, do suggest the chair. Okay, so make sure your knees are hip distance width apart. You are lined up, wrists under shoulders. Choose your options, get that core position, lift chest, brace core. Now bring that other leg out 3 times, okay? And then slide it in. So lead with the heel on the way out. You're really feeling that glute now, yeah? So watch the hips. You don't want them to sag, and you don't want them to be high like a down dog right here, right? Okay, keep it up. Come on, you got 5 seconds left. Good work. Come to your knees. Take a breather. You got your right lift. Now we're gonna do a sliding plank. You've got some options. Pregnancy option. You can be on your knees or toes on your stool, making sure that your front end is lifted higher. Now, because you got that, rectus abdominis, right? You have that linea alba in the middle. You don't want it stretched. Others, you can hold the plank. Now, here's the option. You can stealthily move, right? You want to keep that core nice and straight, right? So let's just keep moving sideways, stealthy, like a CIA agent, eh? Here we go. You got 10 seconds. So watch that your shoulders are over your hips, okay? You should start feeling that core working. Nice work. Come to your knees. Let's do the second round of set 1. So we've got those hip lifts. You're gonna choose your option. You're gonna bend the knees, make sure the thumbs are lined up with the glutes. Everybody, you can do this one or do the single leg lift. You have choices. Try the single leg this time. Let's get started. About 4 seconds. Lift the chest. Prepare, brace core. Now lift up, big lift, and then down. Now if you're doing one leg at a time, switch legs, up. Now the glute should squeeze super hard at the top end of this motion. Protects that lower back too. And that's what we're working is the glutes. A little bit of the tricep too. With that extra swing on the bottom. Good job. My friend Mo gave me that one. Right, they'll do the leg loaded planks. So remember, you have options on the stool. You got options on the mat. So you're gonna get all lined up in your plank position. Now option, you can keep one knee down on the ground and move that leg out. Or try it both on your toes. You wanna try it? Yeah, so spread the fingers wide, brace the core, lift up. Let's get started. 3 times, out, in, out, in, out, hold and slide. Out, in, out, hold, slide. You're gonna squeeze the glutes on the way in. And you're holding that plank nice and solid. Upper body nice and still. Nice work. Drop the knees. Let's go to the other side. So you're gonna make sure nothing's rocking, okay? So you want that nice, solid, quiet upper body. So get set up. Then make sure pregnancy options, the stool. So your knees under hips, get all lined up. Make sure you're not back here. Make sure you're all lined up, okay? Watch for that. It's good to have mirrors sticking around. So load up. Let's get started. Other leg out, in, out, and hold, and slide it in. That's your pattern. Hey? Sometimes exercising with patterns keeps our mind off the exercise, because you know the mind has a big role to play in this one, whether we're defeated or victorious. 3 more seconds, 1 more. I know you got it in you. Good work. Okay, we're gonna go to the sliding plank. You're gonna walk to the side and walk to the other side. Now you have the option to hold the plank on the knees or toes, or on a stool, or a wall. Okay, so you got some options there. You're gonna do what's best for you. You can get all set up. If you're on your knees, brace the core, keep the gaze 2 inches ahead of the fingers. Okay? Or start moving if you want to come up on your toes. So right hand, right leg. So when you move the same leg at the same time, it creates a little bit more overload on the core to cause that stability. Pretend you got glasses on your top of your back. I like to try that sometime. 3, 2, 1. Wow, good work. We're gonna go on to set 2. This one I call the glute squeeze. Okay, so you're gonna be on your tummy. So prenatal options, you're gonna stand kneeling, squeezing the glutes, lifting the chest. That's the prenatal option. Okay, others, come down to the mat. So your hands are on your forehead. Now you're going to create a diamond with your knees. Bring the palms, soles of the feet together. Now squeeze the glutes to try to lift your knees off the ground. Bit of a challenge, isn't it? Mine are really coming off the ground. I know video says it's not, but it is. You will feel it. So you're gonna squeeze and down. Even if it's moving a millimeter, you're creating that activation in the glutes. Good work. Roll up. We're gonna do our punching bird dog. I'm feeling punchy today. So with me, I got my wrench. This is about 5 pounds. This water bottle is about 3. So you got some choices. This is about 2. Depending how much you fill it up. I'm gonna go through with you pregnancy options. So pregnancy option 1, opposite hand, opposite foot. You're gonna lift chest, brace core, bring the hand, whoa. You're gonna bring the hand out, right? And then you're gonna bring it in. So you can use a water bottle as a weight, but keep in mind you're also working on balance. So others, punching bird dog, we're gonna be on all 4s. So your weight is going to be next to your chest. You're gonna work that left leg. So it's opposite hand, opposite foot. And so you're gonna, as you bring the foot out, the hand comes out, same time. And then the last one, you're gonna hold the foot out and you're gonna draw a little rainbow with your hand and then bring it in. That causes that extra instability. So find your position, find what works for you. Now, option, you can stay on your knee or come up on your toes. You're gonna decide. So it's out, in, semicircle, in, out, in, semicircle, in. So you should really feel this really working now, right? And I'm gonna show you. You got options. You can drop to that knee, right? So by doing that semicircle, you should be really bracing the core extra hard to bring it in. Good work. Let's do the other side. Pregnancy option, remember, you're still standing, working on your balance. Be next to a wall so you don't tip over. On all 4s, you have the option to go on your knees or toes. Okay, let's get set up here. So you're gonna make sure that you're stacked, your shoulders stacked over that wrist. So bring the weight next to the chest. So out, in, semicircle. So you wanna make sure those hips are nice and steady, okay? As you can tell, I'm right hand dominated. What are you, hey? Hey? Come on, you can do this. You can drop to your knee anytime. There you go. There, we're done. I'm actually more right hand, so the left kind of screws me up a little bit. We're gonna do the alternating mountain climb. This one's a little bit different. So pregnancy options, you're gonna be on your stool. So anytime we're on all 4s, you're gonna grab a stool to protect that tendon. So you're gonna bring one knee in, Okay? So you're just gonna bring one knee in and you're gonna hold and maintain that nice flat back. Option 2, you're gonna be on your knees. You're gonna drop one knee down each time. That's the next option. Next option, on your hands, right? So you can start from your knees, bring one knee out and in, out and in. The next one, you're gonna be on all fours, okay? Let's try it. You can add a hop in there if you want. That's option 4 with the hop. If you wanna try the hop, so you're gonna hop and then bring it in. Hop and bring it in. So that extra little bit off the ground does create a little bit more bracing. So depending where you are today. So let's get started, team. Bring that left in. We're gonna alternate legs. Keep the weight forward, right? So make sure you're gonna bring that knee right to that elbow. Can you get it up there? You're half done. Way to go. Come on, you got this. Don't get the butt up like that, right? Bring it down. No cheating. Hey, you can do this. Good work. Nice work. Let's go up to that glute squeeze. So remember, pregnancy options, you're gonna feel those glutes be like hard apples, right? So others, come down to the mat, spread those knees wide, bring those soles together, put your forehead on top of your fingers. When you hear the buzzer go, we're going to try to lift both knees off the ground. Ready? Let's get started. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe they're not going anywhere. So it depends really on how tight your hip flexors are, how tight your legs and hips are, right? But you're going to feel the activation. We're just waking them up. Come on, you can do this. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There, like you got a $50 bill in there. Come on. And let it drop. Good work. Nice job. Okay. Punching bird dog. Ready to get punchy. Okay. So, standing, pregnancy options. Or you can try them on your knees or toes. So you're going to put that weight in your right hand. And then you're going to bring out that opposite foot, okay? So brace the core, lift the chest, get that nice strong back. Okay, lift that leg. And you're going out, in, and then semicircle. So remember your options, out, in, semicircle. Okay? So you want to keep a nice flat back. Bracing hard here. So you're going to make it work for you. And if you got to drop, that's okay. One more. There you go. Let's do the other side. Anytime that technique is failing, you drop down to that next one. There's nobody here to judge you. Isn't that great? You can judge me. But no one can judge you, which is good. So you're going to listen to your body and make it work. So let's get set up. Pregnancy options, you're going to be standing. Put that weight in your left hand if you're using that today. Okay, let's punch it out. In, out, in. Do the circle. Try not to hit anything. Let's try that again. Out, in, and circle it in. Okay, you'll figure it out, right? Just see how your body's working. So that core is nice and tight. Work. Nice job. I'm ready to fix some wheels. Okay, no more weights today. Let's get right into that alternating leg mountain climber. So find your position, right? You know which one works for you. So let's get on your hands. So your shoulders are above your wrists. If your wrists are hurting, you got 2 dumbbells, you can be on those 2, right? So find your position, bring each knee in one at a time. Pregnancy option is your stool. So you're not just mindlessly bringing it in, because I know your legs are strong. So think of your core shortening, and it's bringing that knee right in towards that elbow. You got 8 seconds left. Come on, team. Come on. We all deserve this. Come on. Good work. You are done set number 2. We're going to go right into set 3. You've seen one of these exercises before. Pregnancy option. Yes, you're going to be on your stool again. So with this one, you're going to try to bring the leg out and it's not touching the floor, right? And then on the last one, you're going to kick high and bring it in. Now watch on that when you kick high, that heel doesn't go any higher than the glutes, okay? And so you have the option to be on your elbows, but we're gonna slide it out and then kick high, okay? Or your hands. Okay, let's get started. So get your position ready. So we're just gonna focus on that one leg. Okay, pick a right or left, whatever you wanna start with. Spread out the hands, lift the chest, brace the core, gently draw that navel in, pelvic floor nice and tight. Here we go. Get your plank position. Now bring that leg out and in, out, kick up, and bring it in. Let's do that again. So these are nice and controlled and slow. You're not mindlessly going fast, okay? And then kick it up with the heel. You're gonna lead with the heel when you kick up. You're gonna feel a little bit of the glute action, huh? That feels good, doesn't it? Let's do it to the other side. So it's the other leg you haven't done. Pregnancy options, the stool. Good work. Yeah, I did kick it up another intensity notch this workout. But you're gonna, you know your body well enough, you're gonna take it where it goes, okay? I'm showing you that so you kind of know where you can go, because I know you can do it. So let's find that position. Nice plank. So let's get that other leg out and in. Out and in, out, kick up. Yes. And kick up. There you go. You're half done. Nice work. That little kick up's just a really big kicker, isn't it, huh? Ready? And done. Good work. Let's do the side plank curl ups. Everybody, you're gonna come down with your elbow is under your shoulder. Everyone's gonna bend their legs. You're gonna extend one leg. Now you have the options when we lift. You're gonna bring it in and out. Now you have the option, if you wanna use a little weight, you can, to bring it up another notch. So everybody lift. So let's get that line, bring it in and out. In and out. Let's in and hold. And then out. In, hold, and out. So changing that tempo, you really feel it, hey? So that hip is up. Hips are stacked. Get a nice little crunch in there. I'm gonna kick a little higher. There you go. Ooh, get a little bit of, oh, there you go. Obliques, let's go. We'll do the other side. So everything's stacked, yeah? Bend the knees, stack the hips. Don't roll up. Make sure they're stacked. Bring that leg out. Got your weight, if you're gonna use your weight today. Okay, so let's get started. Lift those hips up. Start with the weight out, and then bring it in and out. In, got the motion now. Now, bring it in and hold. And then extend out. In and hold, and out. Good job, Peter, keep it up. You got this. Good to see you today. Bring it in and out. Crunch it in. Crunch it in. You can do this. Nice work. Good. One more set of set 3 and you're finished today. So let's do that leg swing. And I'm going to show you an option 4. So with the option 4, on the leg swing, you can bring that hand out, the opposite hand and opposite foot, on your toes or knees. So lift the chest, brace the core. Pregnancy option is the stool. Spread out the hands. Let's get ready. So you're going to bring out and in. So if you're going to be on your knees, you can do it this way. Watch the hips are stacked. Out, hold, and then bring that hand to kick up at the same time. Let's do that again. Out, in, bring the leg out, hand out, kick up, and in. So you just add a little bit more intensity. Now if you want, you come up on your toes. And you can bring that hand up too, if you don't run out of time. Okay? Darn. Let's do the other leg. Okay, so I did that leg, now I'm going to do this leg. So mine's my right leg, which one's yours, right? You're going to find that position. So you're getting tired, so maybe you want to sink back a bit, but think about coming forward, lining up that shoulder with the wrist. Lift the chest, brace. Let's get ready to go. Out, in, out, lift, and then in. So you're going to kick it up with the heel, leading with the heel, the toes not touching the ground this time. Because you might ask, hey, we did this before. Yeah, you did, but your toe touched the ground. We're just building on what you just did. Keep it up. Good work. Nice job. Let's go into those side planks. Weight or no weight, you decide. So you can get all set up, right? Bending those knees. Just about finished today. Come on, home stretch. Straighten that one leg out. Make sure you're all lined up here. Right here, yeah. Good. Lift the hips up. Let's get started. Nice line here, and you're gonna bring the knee in and out. So you're just crunching out. That knee is staying high. So that's creating some fatigue in that oblique muscle, okay? Crunch it in and out. Crunch in and hold. Woo, that's a good one. That feels good, doesn't it? Come on, love the feeling. Come on. I don't even know how much time we have left. There it is. There's our countdown. Last time on that side. Let's do the next one. Side plank. So you're making sure everything's stacked. Good. Bending those knees. You're not rolling out. You're stacking in. Okay? Everything's stacked. Bringing that leg out. Okay. Last exercise. Last hard work today. Okay? Let's give it all. Lift. Do that big lift. Let's go. In and out. Now you ready for the hold? Good job. Bring it in, hold, and out. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it now. Keep it up, come on. Oh, nice. Nice work. Okay, so let's do a little child's pose. So, pregnancy option, child's pose on the stool, right? Or the Bosie ball, you just bring it back, right? To give yourself some room, get a nice shoulder stretch too. So bring the hips back. Walk the hands to the right, bring those hips to the opposite direction, get that nice side stretch. Oh yeah. Take a deep breath in, let's walk to the center, and then to the other side, bringing that opposite heel. Hand towards the wall, hip towards the camera, whatever, right? Here we go. Now let's just come on your knees and roll it up. Big shoulder roll. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a good day.